We have a market cap of about $1.12 trillion at the moment. There's a lot going on in the market. A lot of tokens are moving around, outdoing some incredible moves, plus double-digit figures. Some of these tokens are ones we've been talking about in the free Discord server. Some of these tokens are ones we've been talking about on the Patreon page. A lot of things are going on, and there is a lot of money being made right now, at a time when most people didn't think it was possible to make money in this market. As a result of the recession, both the macroeconomy and a large part of the general public. From the point of view of retail, it's scary to even be in this market, as a lot of people are making a lot of money right from the start, and I should say from the end of December to the beginning of January. Since the beginning of January, this market has been very unstable, changed quickly, and now I want to show you guys a tweet I saw earlier today. It's a quote from another tweet. He is thinking about Crypto One, and he says that Charlie Munger has been on a recently. He has not been a victim of crypto flood terror. Even though there have been many, there has only been one. The attention of the mainstream media on crypto. We do see it in a bad way, though. I wouldn't be surprised if he and Warren Buffett are trying to get regulators to shut down crypto. They have a lot of money, so they will try, but they won't win. We always lose to tech. They are fighting you now because we see this as a quote, and it says that it's crazy that anyone would buy this stuff. It's very stupid, and pay close attention to. This takes almost 3 minutes long, but listen closely to this video that /switch leads me to this question about crypto. Benjamin writes in and says, 2007 Charlie said at the USC Law School, I don't have a right to an opinion on this topic unless I can argue against it better than the people who support it. The question is, does this also apply to your article in the Wall Street Journal about banning cryptocurrencies? If so, would you be willing to explain why? Against your position. Well, I don't think anyone has a good point. Against what I think. People who don't agree with me are stupid, in my opinion. And because of that, I don't think there's a reason. Argument against my position. This is a crazy thing. People like to run gambling scams where other people get hurt, and the people who came up with cryptocrapo, which is what I call it, are just crazy. That has been more helpful to people than national currencies. They were absolutely required to turn /Sia, man from a goddamn successful ape /show ever, the modern successful human in /human civilization because it enabled all these convenient exchanges. So if somebody says I'm going /sto make something of that nature replaces the national currency. It's like saying I'm going to replace the national air, as you know, is an I. It's a little bit stupid, a lot stupid, and very dangerous, of course. And, of course, it's wrong for the government to let it happen, and I'm not proud of my country for letting this crap happen. What I call the crypto has no value. It doesn't work. It's crazy, it won't help, it's rude to let it happen, and the guy who made the right decision is a jerk. The Chinese leader makes the final decision on this. The leader of China took one look and said, "Not in my China," he says. Then, oh well, China doesn't have any crypto. We're wrong, and he's right. I can't agree with it because the other side doesn't make a good case. I really wonder if he did any research before this interview, because if he looked at what China is doing, he would know that he is wrong. They use private DLT, which is a form of cryptography. What I love most about this is, are these people familiar to you? Charlie, who has not read a single white. These are people who do not use paper. Understand the technology at all / might be wealthy, they might have money. No one can disagree with that. The point that these are people that / don't understand at all what's happening. You already know whether or not you like it. Is a technology that changes things, and it is going to. It is a $120,000,000,000,000,000,000 market. Today. Come back to this video a year from now. 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, even in the next big bear market, I'm sure we'll be much bigger than that. We will have a market cap that is higher than what it is now, and that is the truth. During a bear market, the market cap will continue to rise as more and more people sell their stocks. Adoption happens, and more. Cycles happen in the same way every time. Type of assets now. I want to show you this tweet from Riz XRP. Digital payments are used all over the world. By Statista, stay strong while Ripple keeps buying back XRP for on-demand transactions. The liquidity feature on XRP main looks promising. As we focus on payments, the total value of all digital payments is expected to reach $9.8 trillion by 2023. The overall transaction value is anticipated /STO show an annual growth rate of /S11.79, resulting in a projected total of / amount of nearly $15 trillion by /S 2027. Digital is the biggest part of the market. In 2023, the total value of all transactions is expected to be almost $6 trillion. From the point of view of a global comparison, has shown that the most accumulated. China has reached the transaction value, sitting at roughly /S3.8 trillion in 2023. I'm going to take you all over here now, because I'm very quick to notice what's going on /Salvo Charlie considers crypto to be stupid /Scriptos that /SAS we see digital transactions and /S digital payments continue to be adopted. And focusing on how money will change in the future. Look at all the countries that are looking at the CBDCs. They are in the proof of concept and research stages. Some have been canceled, some are in the pilot phase, and some are even live. Betting against this asset class would be crazy, because it has happened many times in the past and even now. This asset class has shown a lot of strength and resilience when faced with big problems or bad news, and its long-term growth has been way bigger than that of any other investment vehicle. I never bet against cryptocurrencies. I don't bet against technology, and I don't bet against disruptive technology like how big crypto could get. Now let's take a look at XRP. So as we focus on XRP outside of the /snorm within the US, we are seeing XRP become a very popular currency as /swell as an investment vehicle. We can see Kahneman's wrath here. He is saying that the City University of Hong Kong did an interesting study on why XRP is so popular in Japan. I was not there when a bubble of bad assets burst. XRP is as well known in the crypto world as Bitcoin notes. Strongly linked to the stock market, and we do. Many people in the West don't know why. Japan has become so fond of Ripple. One or once familiar with Japanese customs and the confidence that Japan's largest venture capital fund, aka SBI, has caused a ripple in the whole situation. It is clear that the partnership between the most respected venture capital firm in Japan, Ripple, has been mostly driven by SBI Holdings and Ripple. Ripple was a big success in Japan in 2017, and SBI put money into it. It is now worth nearly $300 million. In the lawsuit brought by the SEC, this investment was used as an example of an illegal sale of a security to SBI Holdings. The founder of SBI Holdings had a board. The lawsuit mentioned that a member of Ripple tweeted about XRP's new all-time high. Even though Ether is the second most valuable cryptocurrency by market cap, some Japanese crypto investors may find /SXRP will become a more appealing investment. According to the results of a survey published on Twitter by a Japanese. In June, the cryptocurrency exchange BitMax 12th, Bitcoin's popularity among Japanese traders is similar. Of the XRP tokens, 25 /soft the nearly 1,500 respondents that XRP /SWAS their favorite cryptocurrency compared to 26% who said Bitcoin /SWAS their favorite, and 9% said Ethereum ranked third. Then let's look at how the big XRP has ended. You've been to these places. As an example, /S consider Japan. Japan has always been on top around crypto adoption, as well as / becoming a crypto-only leader in In general, they want to become a hub very quickly, like the UK and very much like the UAE. I think they're on the right track here. I think XRP is going to be a good investment, and I think you're sure of that, too. It is clear that it is a favorite. A lot of people use digital currencies. And it makes sense. I think it's mostly because of how useful it is. Consider what lies behind XRP. This is what XRP is used for by Ripple, being one of the first in payments. Area RippleNet, with the help of the /S, the XRP token, has made an impact with more /stan 300 financial institutions in it. At least 45 countries have agreed to use the / platform. Think about what could happen on October 16, 2021. With the NDA as it is now, I'd love to see. What's under the NDA? Well, I'm sure there are a lot of other big companies, institutions, etc. that have used technology in the past. Some of them may be sitting on the / sidelines, you never know, but one thing. What's clear to me is that this is worth a lot. This video was made by Brad Garthinghouse, where he was talking about how Ripple and XRP could do something very interesting together. We can see this, and I want more XRP. This is from the Wall Street Bull. Listen to this video really quickly and you'll get the point. Ripple. We decided ahead of time what kind of infrastructure layer we wanted to be at, and there are a lot of strategic options. Problems linked to that one of them. Quite frankly, if you work with /regulated endpoints, that's where all the /SU are aware that regulatory frameworks apply. Your customers AML, anti-money laundering, /sol the acronyms. If you just work with /regulated endpoints, they're making sure /stat is correct. Companies like WeChat have to do that. Now comes the regulatory work. SWIFT. SWIFT is kind of in the same field as her. It's slightly more complicated than / because SWIFT is really just / messaging when you send a SWIFT transfer. You send bank messages to banks that have liquidity, not to banks that have liquidity, so Citibank, JP Morgan Chase, and HSBC are in some ways the top 2 banks in the world. Those are the top 3 liquidity banks, and when you send SWIFT messages, you should use these 3 banks. Sending messages to banks in order for them to release / liquidity and making sure the debits and / credits match. So, to some extent, boil it down, /S Ripple's competing with the liquidity of /Citi and SWIFT's messaging, but in /SOM because both of us are messaging, and /liquidity /sand. You know that this is the technology that /sys here today. And now returning to that initial statement by you Charlie /swear, he was talking about just /sapsard that anyone would want to /s purchase this product. Everything about it is insane. This kind of thing is what we're seeing. Changes in the world's financial system. This is what I wanted to address, you /snow, as we focus on the big picture. We're seeing ISO 20022 rise, and HSBC just released their ISO 20022 migration /S timeline. ISO 20022 has been talked about. Don't think that it is a big deal for. Soon, we'll talk about cryptography. Second, I know that that's going to turn many people off, but don't /S, don't worry, we'll get back to it. But in combination with this, we also. SWIFT is talking about an exciting era for cross-border payments as ISO 2002 standard was globally introduced in March. Just 1 month from now, in 2023, Smellens, with SWIFT Stephen Lindsay, Isabel Schmidt tells us that there are now benefits for banks and customers. With this, what does ISO 2002 do for any of these currencies? I even stated that it wasn't much. I said it doesn't matter if it's over here. ISO refers to specific tokens such as XRP, or whether I think that it does help. Crypto and how crypto works. We'll talk about what I said. In my opinion, ISO 2002 will open the store for digitization to be realized /SACROS the entire financial sector's the scenery you see down here. I was /squatting Anderson right now, this is. Would you have seen Swift in November? October CBDC experiment results report. A 2022 report says ISO 2002 will be in /essential when it comes to Swift cross-border payments that include. There is talk about the ISO 20022 movement at the CDC. Throughout the report, and yes, ISO 2002 does make it possible for a lot of things with digital parts to be done with digital currencies. As well, it says that the outcome of the report to shape strategy regarding digital currencies by /S Swift will be the end result of. This probably has to do with how the value of crypto assets is set. Can be supported in the future as well. As on the Swift network, draw your own conclusions, and yes, as we focus on ISO /S20022 allows for messaging standards to be open and more interoperable with other /S financial. Case studies are used by businesses. So, as we move forward, we should pay attention to Ripple nets. Ripple nets have been approved by ISO. Compliance Matt Hamilton came up with this idea and an example as far back as January 2022. We see ISO 2002. There are numerous confusion about the standard for financial industry messaging in the cryptocurrency space. A lot of people refer to ISO 2002 conformity cryptocurrencies. It's not like that. Does not define cryptocurrencies at all. The standard, though the messaging. The standard itself is going to be. It's going to be disrupted. Basically going to be upgraded to have more of an open system. The entire system will be more interoperable, and also SID does allow for payment systems and payment networks such as a Ripple net to be realized in well. As an example, thank you is a shorthand that we use down here. Ripple was the ISO's first member. 22 normal committee for implementing DLT to ensure compliance. Understanding that goal opens up possibilities. And settlement for digital assets, if not. All you did was make the friction better. No, paper world, we do understand the problem. Is the use of the abbreviation on the rise? People have the wrong idea that XRP is better than other currencies because it is compliant with ISO 22. It does that, which is not the case when we look at the power behind this messaging standard, and we S consider this the next standard. The banking system, what this accomplishes sallows for digitization to take place in it sallows for digital currencies to be utilized as settlement vehicles because of what? Network is using them in the same way. We discussed how to make a Ripple net. With XRP and ISO 222, RippleNet thinks this is a big deal for that area. But ultimately, what is ISO 20022? Is allowing for more rich data to be. There is more interoperable data to be collected. Know about transactions across networks, etc. This, I believe, is a game changer. Technology-wise surround the financial system because although this is just messaging standards, we will see the next evolution. Payments are also being made, which means we will see the adoption phases of UHF digital currency, CBDC stablecoins, and so on, but I think it starts with new standards. I think that messaging standards are a must, but does this have anything to do with crypto? All not necessarily. I just think that this is going to be a stepping stone for the next evolution of payment technology STO be realized in, and it also serves as a kind of goes against everything that we are. You've probably seen these before. Flood statements and other things like that make me think that the elites are really scared of what's going on. Around crypto, I think they know that cryptocurrency isn't what it used to be. You know that small asset class that /SU can ignore. I think it's far too big to ignore at this point in time, and as we do see the evolution of finance and the currency itself is realized in really kind of focus on the next stepping stone, which is standardization. Changes are being made to standardization, which is why these messaging formats are being improved. From the banking sector is something to keep an eye on because, even though it doesn't have anything to do with crypto, it does make it possible to digitize the whole financial sector. Because this is just a makeover in the end for the banking system. So with that, having said that, I hope you enjoyed it, because it will undoubtedly enjoy. Sign up to get updates. I don't have /small free content, you guys are more than. Please follow me on Twitter and /sjennifer. Simply read the description below. I hope everyone has a great day. It's a beautiful night if you guys are on this /It's been a big world, Nick. Peace out, guys.